is up, y'all? It's your boy Winston Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick video. Moonfall. I know what you're saying. The two of you. I know what you're saying. You're saying it's the 8th. The movie came out on the 4th. Why so late? Number one, I wasn't going to pay to go see this movie. Number two, I'm busy. Number three, there's a number three because I shouldn't have to explain myself anymore to you. I don't know you, okay? So just take what I'm giving you. Moonfall. I was excited in November, December when they dropped that little trailer because they were going to talk about the Hollow Moon stuff. For some reason, I thought it was going to maybe be like Prometheus, where Prometheus talked about aliens seeding the Earth, which is one of the, I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory, but it's one of the theories about mankind and the Earth that I'm really interested in. So with Prometheus, the more talking, the more I liked it. Didn't really care about the action. I don't know why I even expected anything like that from this movie. I don't know why I expect or have hopes for anything in life, period. The sooner you just accept that life is going to be full of disappointment and hatred, you will save yourself a lot of time, okay? But Moonfall, pretty much, the moon, inside the moon is like a gyroscope type thing, and there's like an AI that's our ancestors, and it brought that, like the moon is like a spaceship. Not as cool as the Death Star, but it's a spaceship like that, and they brought it to help seed a planet that they knew they could repopulate. And I'm sorry if this sounds jumbled and all over the place, but number one, look at what channel you're watching. Number two, was there a number two? Whatever. So let me just tell you, the thing that's causing all the trouble in that is this swarm of nanotechnology bots that looks like a swarm of bees. And that's what's causing all the trouble, trying to destroy Earth and everything. Within the moon is the AI of the ancestors of the Earth, and it's battling with the nanotechnology. It is a dumb movie. It is a dumb, stupid, just pointless waste of a movie. I can't imagine. I mean, granted, 98% of this movie is CGI, but I cannot imagine the money that was spent. Because they always tell you, they say, okay, look at the budget of a movie, then double it, because they're going to use the same amount they use for the production budget for the advertising. Just why? Just make a film. Just take whatever money you were going to spend on that movie and then just burn it. Just film yourself burning $400 million. That would be far more interesting and thought-provoking than this pile of steaming trash that they put up on the screen. Also, Halle Berry, she's getting to that phase where she can't just get a pass on her past hotness. She's just not. She's looking mad mediocre, mad average. I don't care if in the early 90s she was, the hottest thing. Not now. So let's all stop pretending and stop having the stock answer. Halle Berry is one of the most beautiful women. Not anymore. Not anymore. Stop it. Stop it. Because you're insulting the women that right now can make a run for being the hottest women on the planet. So just cut it out. Also, the guy that played Night Owl, he seemed like he was going to be like John Goodman, where he was going to be like, he was going to look like he was 40 years old forever. But man, he really looks, I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he just wasn't looking good in this. I don't know. He's looking way too skinny. I don't know why they didn't give him a personal trainer or something. Or maybe he had gained some weight and they gave him a personal trainer and he just took the weight loss to a whole nother level. I don't know. He just didn't look, just the cast was really unappealing. It really was. And I don't give a damn about the dude from Game of Thrones, okay? He's okay for what he does, the nerdy guy, the guy that wifed up the chick that got knocked up by her dad or whatever. But the cast is one of the most underwhelming casts I've seen for a big budget movie in a long, long, long time. Because they'll usually get some people you don't care about, but then there'll be one person that you care about, and you kind of know why they're doing it. They're like, okay, they did a bunch of, indie films or, films where they were trying to get nominated for some awards, and then they're doing this so they can get their nuts, so they can get some money. And you understand that. With this, probably because every actor worth their weight was like, read that script and was like, oh, what? Yeah, no. The movie's a straight up one and done. You watch it and you never watch it again. You never want to watch it again. I had to skip, I think, the last maybe 8 minutes. There couldn't have been more than 10 minutes left in the movie. But once I saw what the ending was and everything, I was just like, I cannot believe. I rarely get a day off, and I cannot believe I wasted time on this. It just sucks. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible movie. Not the worst movie of all time, but definitely a forgettable movie that, I mean, I almost forgot I saw it until a little while ago. Whatever. Moonfall. 0 to 10 dog bones. I give it. It's too easy just to give things that you hate 0, 0 stars, 0 dog bones, whatever. So I'm gonna give this a legitimate rating with my 0 to 10 dog bone rating. Moonfall. I'll give it a 2.5, and those 2.5 are based off of just the few visual spectacles that are in it. And with a movie like this, where the moon is going to crash into the earth and is causing all kinds of, gravity related problems and floods and tidal waves and just all this stuff, you would think there would be more there. But I think at this point, when it comes to those movies, these big catastrophe movies and all this, we've seen everything. And I've seen variations of every big mass destruction scene that they put on screen. So I don't know, man. I think it's like how they say in wrestling, the fans need to be re-educated, where you need to stop cracking people over the head with chairs. You need to stop doing all this extreme stuff, because people have seen people get thrown off of balconies into broken glass and all. I'm talking about wrestling now. They've seen them, all this crazy stuff. People get ran over by cars. Just every conceivable thing in wrestling, to where now when somebody does something, it just doesn't register unless it's extreme over the top. And even then, people have seen that. So it doesn't matter anymore. So with movies, I don't know how you could do it in movies, actually. I don't know. Maybe they have backed themselves into just, a corner. No, here's what it is. They need to stop doing certain movies. They need to stop doing the catastrophe movies, all this kind of stuff. Focus on the big spectacles, on other things. Then 10 years, 15 years from now, come back around with another, it's the end of the world movie. And then maybe, we can, clean the palette and be ready as an audience for another movie like that and accept what they're throwing on screen and actually be in awe of it. Did I already give it the 0 to 10 dog bones? 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 for the spectacles. And again, if this was 1999, if this was maybe 2001, this movie would have a totally different reaction, just based not from the acting or the story, mind you, but I'm talking about from just the visuals. You might get a different reaction. But as far as 2022 and the movie that they put out, nah.